The shoulder is an important bodily mechanism, offering a wider range of motion than any other joint. When the arm rises in a lateral direction, from the standard anatomical position to an overhead position, this is known as arm abduction. We'll be looking at some of the important components of the shoulder that contribute to abduction of the arm. These components include bones, muscles, and nerves. The human shoulder is made up of 3 bones: the clavicle, the scapula, and the humerus. These bones articulate to form the shoulder joint, also known as the glenohumeral joint. Now let's look at the 3 muscles that allow for these movements of the bones to take place. The trapezius, the deltoid, and the supraspinatus. The trapezius originates on the occipital bone, the nuchal ligament, and the spinous processes of T1 to T12. It inserts on the lateral third of the clavicle, the acromion, and the scapular spine of the scapula. For the deltoid, each origin point gives rise to a different band of muscle fiber. The anterior band originates at the clavicle, the lateral band originates at the acromion, and the posterior band originates at the spine of the scapula. All 3 converge into their common insertion point at the tuberosity of the humerus. The supraspinatus originates on the supraspinous fossa of the scapula and inserts on the greater tubercle of the humerus. The motor function and sensation for these muscles are provided by various nerves. For the trapezius, motor function is supplied by the accessory nerve. Sensation, however, travels by the ventral rami of the 3rd and 4th cranial nerves. The deltoid is innervated by the axillary nerve. The axillary nerve originates from the ventral rami of the C5 and C6 cervical nerves. The supraspinatus is innervated by the suprascapular nerve, which originates from the upper trunk of the brachial plexus. These bones, muscles, and nerves work in conjunction, allowing for a full abduction of the arm. In abduction, initially the supraspinatus muscle retracts, pulling the greater tubercle medially and superiorly and initiating the abduction of the arm. As abduction approaches between 18 and 20 degrees, the deltoid begins to continue the elevation. The deltoid remains the primary force for raising or abducting the arm until it reaches approximately 90 degrees. The trapezius takes over for the deltoid after 90 degrees and provides the power for completing the abduction to complete the full 180-degree range of motion.